Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Hello farmers and welcome back to the Pacific Northwest. I was trying to empty out all the manure that I could into our orchard area because I kind of need that trailer to feed the chickens here with wheat. That did not take it all. So I'll probably have to dump it on the ground, or maybe I'll try to bring it over to our manure area for the sheep. But I think probably what I need to do is either make a storage area for the manure, because the one for the sheep is just not big enough for us. That's not quite working out well. It works okay, but not well, as we're going to see here shortly. Because I'm going to go in there and clean out some manure right now. At least that's my plan. It's my plan, Stan. Helper. What helper here? Oh, yeah, probably this guy right here. He's all set to go. Yeah, so our helper, we just finished planting some sunflower there, and of course our cotton harvester, module harvester, whatever you want to call it. He's still going on the cotton. Still going. Now let's hop in here because our animals are in dire need of some cleaning out, and the chickens are in dire need of being cleaned out, and also they need some food as well. Now, like I said, I do like this mod. The problem is it is hard to see what you are doing on both accounts. I think that's probably my best angle, maybe? Am I not low enough here? Because I don't think I'm picking it up. Now I'm spilling it out. Trying to see here. I think that's good. And of course, you're always going to have one sheep that always has to walk in behind the tractor. Nope, trying to turn it too quick. Wait until I get out. And of course, now one sheep over here. The other one's like, well, I got to come investigate now. What are you guys doing? Trying to clean you guys out. That's what I'm trying to do. As long as you guys stay in there. Yeah, so this is where we've been putting the manure for the sheep. And yeah, it's just not looking the best. I mean, it's not bad, but it could be better. Now, the one sheep, not the one sheep, the one chicken, the first chicken place we put down does not get messy, so it does not need to be cleaned out. Meanwhile, these guys over here do require some cleaning out. But they really need some food. I mean, the food trough looks like it's fine. I mean, I can't be that picky, huh? And as we can see, the chicken eggs, well, of course they're chicken eggs, but the eggs, they're starting to come a little bit faster. And in a few days' time, the other pen is going to have more than enough eggs to probably sell if we so desire to. Alright, so they all at least they're cleaned out here. But now I do need that trailer with the manure in it. So I'm going to have to dump the manure in where the other manure is for now. It's going to have to be. It's not really a problem to dump it in there, but I shall get rid of this weight first. I mean, I can just hook up the trailer right to the weight, I do believe. I think we probably already have before. And yes, we're done with the front loader, so we'll put that down as well. As you can see, the other chicken coop with a full amount of chickens in it, they're producing eggs rather well. Right, backing up to our trailer, and we'll fill up with some wheat after we get the manure out of it, and probably wash it. I'll be the good farmer and wash it. I don't want to tip on the left side. I just want to tip back. Tip side right, tip side back. It's going to be rather hard to get it in there, but we will try. I don't know if some of this manure is spawning on the inside, but I'm sure it is. Can we force it in there a little bit better than that? Not what you would really do in real life, but we're going to try. And it won't let me just dump it there, so... And I can't control I either. Interesting. Tip side grain door. Can I try the grain door? Is that... No. Tip side left. You know what? We'll just tip it here if it lets me. Finally, after I hit it like 13 times, yeah, so this is not going to work out well for us. We're going to have to do something with that manure at some point, but not today. Now that we got it all emptied. So let's head back to the main farm, and we'll get this trailer cleaned up, fill up some wheat, come back, feed the chickens. So our new shed area, I got our root crop harvester over there, and I believe I grabbed the potato harvester head. And I'm shaking my head back and forth because I'm not quite sure if it is, because I made the headers look the same, and yeah, so it's hard to tell which one's which. And who parked that T8 there when you got to come in and clean out a trailer? Very inconvenient. The Valtra is rather dirty. So while we're here, yeah, so I'm hoping that the cotton harvester gets done maybe this episode so we can sell that cotton off. It is going rather slow because it needs some maintenance on it. It's yeah, the wrench is like you know, it's beyond red. It's kind of like when your fuel gauge goes, you know, it's below the E marker and it's below the empty marker and it's bottoming it out. It's like, hey dude, do something. And you're like, yeah, I'll get to you. I'll get to you when I can. So yeah, it's harvesting at a slow speed. Actually, you can kind of see from up here how far it's gotten. Not far. I mean, that's pretty far. That's a decent sized field down there, so he's going. All right, so let's grab some wheat. And while she's filling up with wheat, now we are maxed out at 200,000 liters. Kind of forgot that. So I need to change, not left side, not right side, not back, but the grain door. And yeah, the chickens do require more than what we carry, but this is the only... I don't know if actually the other trailer has a grain door in the back. Does it or does it not? Does it not? Is that, that's good English. No, that's our loading wagon. I don't know if our other trailer has a grain door in the back, but that's the only way we can feed the chickens in our first placeable, because they'll accept food from a grain door. So yeah, we'll top them off this way, and we'll probably use the other trailer on the other ones, because it's going to be multiple trips, I do believe. Well, it's not, no, not actually, because they're not full coops, so they may not take that full amount. Ooh, this is awfully light on the front end. Alright, so let's see if I can get this on the first try again. That'll be 2 times in a row if I do. It's looking good. I think it may have popped up there for a second. I may be too far back. And yeah, hit the beacon lights after. I'm probably too far. It's a little touch and go. There it is. Perfect. Now this would definitely take the full trailer. What does have me curious is, does our other trailer have a grain door? Because if it does, I would rather fill that up full and come feed the chickens that way. Let's get the main coop fill up with wheat so they don't run out, because we need the eggs. We need the cash. Don't we always? Alright, let's go pick up the other trailer, and we can feed the other chickens with that. They might, like I said, I might be able to fill this trailer and feed them both, but curiosity has me if that trailer that I bought has a grain door in the back. I want to say no, but as we know, I'm wrong quite often, so let's not believe in my judgment here. Let's go ahead and just do what we've been doing up here right now. Is just park everything everywhere. Turn those beacons off. We'll grab this T8 because it's lonely and it's not hooked to anything, so grab the other trailer and see if that is or does have a grain door in the back. So I did notice today when I logged in, I'm recording this on a Thursday, that it said I had some mods that need to be updated. One was GPS. And I'm like, oh, GPS is on the mod hub now. And yes, it is. It'd be on the GPS, on the mod hub. No, there is no grain door back here, so that's not going to work for that. And I do not need that much wheat here. I'll try to just fill up to 20,000. That should be more than enough, he says. And if it's not, then oh well, we'll just leave another day, but that should be more than enough for him. So I would assume since it's on the mod hub that GPS is also out for console. I didn't read to see if he had any updates like turn it in the field kind of a thing going on or not. But we might be able to find out today if I get to use it. I mean, I got plenty of reasons to use GPS on the field. I got plenty of things to do, like we always have to do on this map at this point. Taking care of the chickens 101 is what we're doing. Very important for us. Alright, how much are you guys going to take? Probably... That's it. That is it. How much? I thought I was going to take more than that. So these chickens require... Well, they're at 17,000. They're not happy. So they're at 4,600 because there's only 92 chickens compared to 499, I think, 495. So yeah, I got way too much wheat here, and I may just try to see if I could fill this up and the other coop, but I doubt it. Ooh, that trigger is bigger than I thought it was. Come on, there we go. Alright, let's try the other coop with this, but I'm almost certain that it's not going to accept it. And this is where I get proven wrong again, right? Because you probably already tried it and said, no, it'll take it. It will take it. Zoom around the back here. Nope, too far. There we go. Okay, it will take it. So, yes, I am wrong. Okay, did it fill up and push me forward? Or what happened there? Yeah, it pushed me forward. It does not like it. I'm trying to reverse it as MPs. So, in a way, yes. In other ways, no. And of course, this is fun, trying to watch me argue with the filler. I don't know how much I'm putting in there, but not much. Alright, so kind of yes and kind of no. Yeah, that's good enough. This is not. I'm not going to sit there and do that and make you scream at your screen saying, "Will you stop doing that? You're damaging your trailer and you're damaging the feed post." Alright, so let's go ahead and put this grain back in the silo. Our chickens are fine for a few days anyways. And yeah, now I need to go back down. We'll grab our Fendt tractor and start him planting some more sunflowers down. We are waiting for the Northern Plateau, which, you know, should be sometime today to convert over to all harvest. We have that one sunflower field that's ready to go. And we can use our new header on our masher harvester. And what I'm going to do is, since we already got this T8 trailer, I might just bring it right up to that field. And we'll get set up and ready for the harvest. Now that's what I call concentration. she is focused. And she's probably focused because yeah, we're getting kind of full in there. Almost have a full module. She's got about another 1,000 or so to go. But you can see that it definitely needs some repair, and we've slowed down quite a bit. You know, from 12 miles an hour down to 8. That's quite a drop. I was just kind of curious to see how this field's going to go, meaning because this is the first time we've done it with these fields merged, and I was trying to see the width, the working width, and how it's going to turn out. So I'll probably have to keep an eye on it, because I think when she gets up here and turns around, she will leave a little bit extra on the edge of the field. So when it comes back up again, I don't know if she's going to stop at the edge of the field and turn around and leave this strip, or what's going to happen. But we're not going to stick around to find out, because yeah, I decided, since we are waiting for this harvest, and it's going to take her a while, she's going to go into the afternoon at this rate, because that's how much she's gotten done, and that's how much more she's got to go. And we also got our Fendt tractor over here. He's seeding this field, and of course, you know, like always, the weeds are, yeah. I did check the contracts one more time. Field 33, even though it's ready for harvest, no contract. And the one thing that kind of makes me, I don't want to say nervous, is it's in the final stage of ready for harvest, so I don't think that contract's going to come up. We just did the contract in Field 35 last episode, or near the end of last episode, for fertilizing this field. That's why my fertilizer is here. But yeah, we're just kind of waiting on the potato field down here to turn. But in the meantime, we got these fields up here. We're also waiting for those to turn. Let's hop into our masher. Unfold the header, unfold the harvester. Turn that bad boy on. Now this harvest is going to, I don't want to say it's going to suck, but if you look closely, you can see the weeds, and we only got one stage of fertilization on it. I was slow. Farmer Peanut got way too slow on this field. He got too concentrated on the other fields of the upper plateau, and let this one kind of go by the wayside. But we will make money off it, just not as much as I could have if I was more focused on what fields to do first. But we'll go ahead and get this one done in no time. I don't want to say no time. It's going to take a while. And plus you get to see the train. Too bad the train whistle doesn't go off when it comes near you. That'd be kind of interesting. But I have not checked the price of sunflower just yet. I'll wait until we just get a full trailer and do it that way. But I think last time I checked, the price of sunflowers may have been going up. I don't quite remember. But we do need to make some cash today. But like we checked, I didn't check since I restarted the game, but I do believe the price is $1,400 for cotton right now. So we should get, what do we usually get? Just like 100, 110, but now the field's bigger. So who knows, we might get a bigger harvest of cotton off that field this time. I mean, we should. I mean, it's a bigger field. So fingers crossed. We'll definitely get our money that way. And of course, any extra cash that we get is all good. Do I want to spend any more money right now? I think no. I think we spent enough money the past, well, this in-game day we spent enough cash. Spent enough on the greenhouses and the solar plant, if you will. And then we bought some sheds and also selling the other bale storage things because this wasn't working out for us. But now we'll be able to clean up the hog barn area and be able to park like the animal trailer maybe in the shed. What else can we park in there? Oh, the wheel loader can fit in there. That's pretty much it. We may buy a trailer at some point to put in there, or I could put the Ursus with its old-time trailer in there instead of leaving it down at the horse stable. And also, yeah, I probably should mention, because we don't really check on too much, but the horses are about halfway trained, if you will. So yeah, we're going to have to buy the trailer at some point. That's only going to be like 15 grand, so I'm not too worried about that for transporting the horses. But I'm kind of glad we bought the extra header for this masher, just because it gives us a couple more pieces of, or types of crop to harvest up here. We'll probably do corn once in a while because I would like to plow a field here and there, rather than doing it by GPS on a worker down below. And like I said, I'd rather just do the work in the small fields and leave the workers towards the big fields down there like we're doing today. Just because it's easier to record that way on a smaller field. So one time around the field, we're about halfway full. Yeah, the weeds, this must be, like, the header must be like, are you kidding me with the weeds, dude? You couldn't have weeded the field. Nope, couldn't. It's too bad, I don't know why they made it so you can't, well, maybe you wouldn't want to spray herbicide on the field when the crop is ready for harvest, because then the herbicide would be on the food, on the corn itself. But this is sunflower, though. But either way, you get my point. Got corn on the mind for some reason. Because at first I looked quickly and I wasn't even thinking what I was harvesting, and I was like, oh, it looks like corn down there. Yeah, we're harvesting corn. No, you idiot, you're doing sunflowers. Alright, so I did park. Oh, there it is, way over the hill. I'm not sure if I can get that far. Maybe I can. Oh yeah, maybe I will. I got more room in here than I thought I did. Just want to keep my eye on it. It's not like Farmer's Dynasty where it goes ding dong, hey, your combine's getting full. But the thing that aggravates me in Farmer's Dynasty is they'll just keep going ding dong, your harvest is full, please empty it. It's like, I am. I want to go empty it now. Trying to get to the end of this road here. And while she is emptying out, we'll take a quick look at the market, see what sunflowers are going for, and we'll take a double check on the cotton as well. Okay, the price was good, and it's dropping. And the cotton is dropping as well. That's not good. So we may hold off on all of that. That's going to be interesting. Yeah, we just sold milk not long ago, so they can't have too much milk. Yeah, 41,000 liters of milk. Actually, that's they're doing pretty good on the milk. On the milk, I wasn't expecting that much. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things I could do. I mean, if the crop is not doing good, I could sell slurry from the cows to the BGA. I do get $100 per. It doesn't seem like a lot, but we got a lot of slurry there I can get rid of and sell. Yeah, that reminds me, I gotta bring the slurry sprayer over. Yeah, we're gonna stop spreading manure down for a while because we're gonna use the manure on the greenhouses. And yeah, we're gonna inject slurry into our grass field and into our cotton field and into our, well, whatever field this is gonna be. Yeah, we're going to start using the slurry because the pigs, as you probably saw, 729,000 liters of slurry. I don't know if there's a limit on the placeable pens or not. I don't know. But I do have plenty of slurry to sell, and I can probably make enough cash that way. And yeah, I can stop rambling on about the cash for now and get back to harvesting. That would be a good idea. I can harvest and talk about it. So with the prices going down the cotton and the sunflowers just saw, I think we may hold off on selling any of that for now. And we'll find means of other ways to make some cash. We'll find a way. Well, there's a great demand at the Western Sugar Plant, and I'm not even about looking because I'm pretty sure that's going to be for sugar beet. And I have unloaded 2 more times into our trailer, so we're over 30,000 liters of sunflower off this field, which is not bad. And here is another field that we're going to need to line before we replant. I figured I was going to, when the cotton field showed that it needed lime. It didn't surprise me. I'm like, well, yeah, we really haven't limed much lately. And let me guess, now all the fields are going to need some lime. Be my guess. Who knows? But when I was actually harvesting this, as my mind does, it wanders and thinks about things. What they probably could do is when your combine starts to need repair, or yeah, it would be the combine itself, not the header. So as it wears down, it could be that it doesn't thresh the crop as good, and you get a worse yield. Because usually what happens is when your combine gets worse and you start to get like, well, instead of just taking out, like on sunflower, taking the seed out, you get a piece of the stock or whatever into your harvest, into your container, into your storage, and it just, obviously, then you're not getting the people buying your crop is not getting the full grain. They're getting stuff they don't want, like crop stalks and, well, chopped up crop stalks. I don't know, just a thought. Because it does happen if you don't keep the blade sharp on a combine. I have heard that does cause problems. And with this many weeds in the field like we have right now, it would be a huge problem. Our Fendt tractor also, by the way, while I was harvesting, yeah, this is where our workers are. I realize there's a thing on the page where you can have your hires buy fertilizer and seed as they're working, but I'd rather not do that. But yeah, he's out of something. I'm going to assume, and whatever I assume it is, I'm going to be wrong. I'm going to assume he's out of seed and not fertilizer. But either way, he's done working. He's on break. But I mean, it was right around noon for lunch, so he's good to go, or she's good to go. Either case is they're on break, and they'll have to go down and fill it up. I was thinking that when I brought over to that field, I'm like, do I have enough in here to finish out the field? I said, well, if we do, we do. If we don't, well, we know where to go to refill it. So I'm going to be curious to see if all the fields up here need lime. I don't think the original 3 fields up here will. So I think we just did that not too far off, but time goes by quickly sometimes, and you realize it has been 3 harvests. But this field here for sure does need lime. I mean, well, it requires lime. I always say it needs it because, you know, if you don't do it, you know, you lose percentage. Like this field here, we actually lost like 50% of a yield because the weeds subtract 20%, and we miss a fertilizing stage, which adds 30%. So there's a total of 50% yield that we lost off the field, which doesn't seem correct in some ways, because I feel like I'm getting a lot of sunflower off this field, and I'm thinking, geez, if we got 50% more, that trailer would be full already. I don't know if anyone's ever done the test to see if it's actually true on a field. I mean, that'd be a lot of work to do that for sure, to test if those stats are actually right on the page. If you wonder what I'm talking about, so if you ever go to a field stage, I've shown it plenty of times. If you go here, improve yield. Okay, so fertilizer is 25% and weeds is 20%. So we lost like 45% of the yield, if that makes sense. Now, whether those stats are true or not, I have no idea. I never tested that out myself. I have looked at them like, that'd be a good test, and I realized that would be a long test of the things you got to do. I mean, you can make a short video of it, but as for setting it up and actually doing the test yourself, it's going to require some work. And of course, you can't really do a test on a small field because it's going to be hard to judge the numbers on that. You need to do a field like about this size here, somewhere in there. You just can't pick like a small field on the map and just make 2 passes and try to figure out numbers that way. I don't think I'm going to fit the rest of this field in the combine. Maybe I will. Maybe we will. I've been wrong a lot already this episode anyways, like I usually am, but maybe we can squeeze it all in. So I was keeping track of at the top of the hour. And yeah, it seemed like we're making somewhere around $1,200 per hour which seemed about right. We got 5 greenhouses at $200 per, so that's 1,000, and whatever the power plant makes, which is 200 and something, I believe it was. Let's turn that off. We'll fold up the header. I said fold up the header. There it goes. Yep, I left the engine running on the T8. Alright, so I will check to make sure that whatever is the great demands for, like I said, I'm pretty sure it's sugar beet or sugar cane. Yeah, I forgot about sugar cane. We don't really do sugar cane. I never done sugar cane. Don't plan to. That crop really doesn't interest me that much, especially for the area that we're in. Doesn't seem right. Yeah, so cotton prices dropping too far. This price was probably really good when it peaked, wherever it was, so that's kind of sad. We'll have to put that into the silo. I believe this is all down there, but the upper silo can hold 200,000 liters, so we're good there. Let's go ahead. We'll get the combine out the field, park him somewhere. I don't want to leave him in the field because I'll be like, say like I always do, like I'll move it in between episodes, and you know I don't. Sometimes I do. But most of the time I don't. So that's why I want to rescale the field. That way if I come up here with one of the T8s and spread some lime down, I think that's the sequence we'll be doing. I'll be having like a one T8 spreading lime and the other one falling right behind it. And we'll seed something into it. We'll get our exercise in. We're going to bring this T8 back to the main, well, the upper plateau farm, dump it to the silo, go down, take care of that Fendt. Oh yeah, by the way, our cotton harvester did a really good job. I don't think she missed anything. Meaning she came all the way down the field, turned around, and took care of the rest of it. And as you can see, she's still going. She's probably about 60% of the way done. So she's, you know, it's going to take her into, I don't know, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So probably a couple more hours for her to harvest all that cotton. Meanwhile, we almost got a full trailer out of there, even though, like we said, I didn't weed it or get a second stage of fertilizer down. So I'm kind of glad I got this trailer. You know, I was wondering if I needed a trailer this big for up here, but it seems like I didn't want to go too big because we always seem to go with the bigger trailers. I want to use the smaller ones once in a while. As a good farmer would do, it's like, yeah, the traffic is too slow, we're going to pass you and get on the other side. So here are 2 fields of canola that we're waiting for, and of course 1 field ahead of us and 1 in the northwest. We were in the northeast, with sunflower, more sunflower. So like I said, I could either keep this in storage and see if the pigs need it. Never know. I mean, obviously the pigs will need it at some point, but hopefully not anytime soon. Turn that guy off. And now we'll head on down and we'll take care of the Fendt, get him up and going. Just want to make sure. I think it would keep on emptying if I went ahead and left. So, yeah, he's got a ways to go. No, see, I was wrong. He was out of fertilizer. Never right. And, of course, I think my herbicide sprayer is probably parked where I need to be. And these dang weeds. I tell you, the weeds... I don't know. I'm pretty sure a lot of you have the same problem where you get halfway through seeding a field and the weeds come and then you can't do it in all one pass. But the John Deere, it looks like he's going to be busy this afternoon in game. Yeah, this whole field's covered in weeds, so he can go ahead and do that. I have been checking for Field 33 for a contract, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think they're going to let us do it. Alright, sir, you need to be moved because I need to get there. Instead of going park it in the shed like I probably should. Ooh, I needed to fill them up. I probably left them there when I was short on cash and didn't want to fill them up. That's why I left it parked there, because it was to remind me to fill it up, and now I just moved it, and yeah. I need to get this guy back up and going because I want that field to be on the same growth stage, and probably won't be because that's my luck. Is this seed? This should be seed. Yes, seed in this one, fertilizer in the other. But yep, top this guy up. I'm gonna bring him back, get him started, get him going. Rest of the afternoon, we'll let the cotton harvester keep on going. I'm gonna get the John Deere going on weeding some fields here. I don't know where I'm going to start next episode, and yeah, I wasn't paying attention what I was doing, and I drove into the shed. Yeah, so who knows where we'll start at the beginning of next episode. Could be something completely different. Could be the next morning, because I don't believe I'll have enough cash to pay off any loan. Because I really don't want to sell the cotton for the price it's going for, and the sunflower is not going for a great price either. So I'll have to see where we stand and what I have. I mean, I always got jobs to do, so it's just a matter of what we do at the beginning of the next episode. Like I said, it could be next morning, or it could be in the afternoon. We could be doing some weeding. Could do some landscaping too, but I want to make sure I got the money first for midnight before I go ahead and do some of that stuff. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. And top of the hour comes and we get a little bit of cash. That's always good. And I'll see you next time on the Pacific Northwest. But until then, have a good one.